BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
She needs some money. Man, you better go to Walmart.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Wonder holler broke, bitch, you get some child support. Section 8 Obamacare, your ass better sell some dope. I ain't here to save your hope, I'm telling you in the dope. Better save your lean card or a twerking liquor store. Better shake it for Habib, better shake it for Mr. Chan. Better shake it for Tyrone, bitch, I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, only fans gon' find your ass a stamp. Who was shopping suckers? Bitch, I'm not your fucking man. It's not my fault you got 5 baby daddies with 4 fucking kids and no else to fucking live. Not my problem, better get your ass a job. Go to sleep and trade a pause, better go to fucking Walmart. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Off the liquor, but I hit it. Yeah, I'm sipping on some Henny, going in, all 6. Hey, let me get some Remy. I'ma have my dick in there before it even hit me. If you think I'm about to drop a dime, how you know you tripping, folks? Me the pussy free. For your man, you charge a fee. I'ma get up in the guts and you gon' try to have my seeds, and I'ma be a dead beat. I ain't tell you had that kid. You know I was about to nut, but you kept on riding dick. When it comes to being freaky, bitch, you an all-star, but you always broke. Better holler at Walmart, so you better take direction. Or bitch, take this lesson. Now get up on your knees. I don't wanna hear no questions.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
And you blood for a lousy nigga convict. I'm still standing.
Put the fuck out. Shit. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a simplest lane. I'm shopping at suckers every day and night, being emasculated like a lamb. Calling me motherfuckers, always trying to fight. I'm watching her, baby. I just met her ass on eBay. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a simplest lane. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a simplest lane. here we go with this bullshit. Her baby daddy is trying to see his daughter. She wants me to fight him. I told her hell no, or get the fuck out. Turn me into a sipping full song. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a sipping slave. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a sipping slave. Man, this is motherfucking bullshit, man. I met this bitch off eBay and shit. She know I ain't had nothing going on. She knew I just got put out by my baby mama terrorist. And she said she gonna look out for me. She got her degrees and shit. And I come over there, she got me take care of motherfucking kids. Because what the hell they father for picture. Got me fighting this shit. Getting put out the house still. Treating me like shit. All because I ain't got shit. Y'all fellas better learn from this. Don't be no sipping forces like me. Bro, you be shopping with suckers. Get served like a clucker. Now I'm out here in the rain. Simp ass slang. I've been walking broke. Walking in the rain. Yeah. She done put me out and I feel like a simp as lame.
Baby mama terrorist.
You go fuck yourself, convict!
Is my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
Riding around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worried about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this.
It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
When you blow it for a lousy nigga convict. When you blow it for a lousy nigga convict.
I built that nigga.
Welcome, thigh. I thought your degrees were your ticket out. Welcome, thigh. You're back with the guys you used to laugh about. Running around, bust it down, get community dig. With 6 baby daddies, 5 kids and wig. Who would thought it'd be ya? Another Ku Klux Keisha. So believe it or not, you a thought from the block. Use a thought. 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 I thought your degrees were your ticket out. Use a thought. You're back with the guys you used to laugh about. Playing a role, you're not a hoe, say you're not a thigh. You need to see reality, you was a BMT. Who would thought it'd be ya? Another Ku Klux Keisha. So believe it or not, you a thought from the block. Use a thought. Use a thought. Use a thought. Use a thought. Use a thought, use a thought, so believe it or not, use a thought, use a thought, use a thought, believe it or not, use a thought, use a thought, use a thought, believe it or not, use a thought, use a thought, so believe it or not, you a thought from the block, use a thought. Stop the cat bragging about you having a man, but you know you're lonely. Stop the cat saying that you got all the dough, but baby you have no money. The cat saying that your hair on your head is real, but you know it's not. The cat wearing someone mop that you got from the good old pawn shop. The cat run around saying baby daddy left, but you know it's not true. The cat you don't do to live off the government, that's what you choose. The cat you fucked up with a good man, you rather be ran through. You know you made a big mistake leaving here for Section 8. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. One more time, come on. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Shout out to the Cows gang. What's going on, Cows gang? Happy New Year. New Year's Eve. I cannot believe it. 2024 is out the window in a matter of hours. Man, it's tripped out. It's definitely tripped out, man. Life just go on like they say. Hey, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. I know y'all could be out there getting fucked up, getting high. You know what I'm saying? Out there with a baby mama terrorist for a couple of hours. Then again, you might be doing it now.
while you watch this shit. Who knows? But yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. But I definitely told y'all I was gonna go live and I promised it. And I hope y'all definitely doing your thing. I hope y'all being safe out there. I hope y'all, planning to do better, planning to gain and everything else for 2025. And I hope y'all still staying away from these baby mama terrorists. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is. You may be seeing this motherfucker. Shout out to the baby mama terrorist bounty hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. Today, we got to talk about priorities. You have a lot of people who do not have priorities. They will put a lot of shit above them for different factors. And I'm going to give y'all a couple of examples. Christmas. Motherfucker will go for broke to buy gifts for everybody, knowing that they ain't got the money to pay their fucking water bill. But guess what? They'll worry about the bill later. So they'll spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars for everybody. But at the same time, after Christmas on the 26th, they will sit back and holler, they broke, they fucked up, they need help. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for them. But you know what I tell them? Walmart is always hiring. That's one example. Another example is you have a motherfucker that'll know they ain't got the money, knowing they on Section 8, knowing they on borrowed time, knowing they live off link cards and $100 check a month of child support, and they prom for their child is coming up. They will spend $15,000 for prom. They will rent a fucking Tiger for their son or daughter's prom. They will rent a Lamborghini. They will rent that Tesla truck, that ugly ass Tesla truck, because they want to go all out. My kids ain't got a one for shit. But then the day after, they try and get with some sympathy force to see who they can suck off for $100 in a blundermouth. You can't make this shit up. And then you got the ones that would rather go out there and buy clothes and shoes and shit like that and neglect their fucking rent. But then when they get that 30-day notice, now they want to sit back and sing the blues and shit.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
This is a good one. Now, priorities. Here's another one. There's so many examples I could talk about, but here's another one. She meets some nigga off eBay. She just got a 6-month-old. She mad at the child's father, so he ain't allowed to come around. So she let the new nigga she met off eBay come over there and live with her. She got a 6-month-old little girl. We talking about priorities now. And instead of her letting the father take the child while she had to go to work, or even take the child, the baby, give it to the mama, give it to the sister, give it to your best friend that you know for 20, 30 years. Nah. She'll let the nigga she just met the other day off eBay babysit that child. And then she comes home with the ambulance there, the medical examiners, the police, and everything else, and you come to find out the nigga you met off eBay just got through raping the child, drugging the child, beating the child, and everything else under the sun. Now, she want to sit back and cry a river and play victim and say she didn't do shit.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
Priorities. These motherfucking baby mama terrorists have their priorities fucked up. They will choose anything that benefits them, selfish, versus their child, who should be the number one priority. You have a baby mama terrorists who have 3 kids. 2 of the children have some type of disability. So I don't know if it's mental, I don't know if it's physical, but we're gonna look into it. But I'm gonna tell you about priorities. This shows about priorities on this one. This baby mama terrorist, 3 kids. And I think the oldest was 10, 11, something like that. She felt that it was more important to go out to fucking Florida from Ohio and fly out to Florida, leave her kids at home by themselves so she can be there for her best friend while her best friend or her friend get a liposuction. Let me say that one more time. A baby mama terrorist of 3 who live in Ohio. She got 3 kids and 2 of them are, again, 2 of them are disabled or have some type of mental issues. She leave them at home by themselves and she flew out to Florida so she can be there for her best friend who's having liposuction. You cannot make this shit up.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
You cannot make this shit up. She didn't call her baby daddy and say, hey, can you watch our kids? She didn't call her mom and say, Mom, can you watch your grandkids? She didn't say, best friend, can you come on watch my kids? No. She just said, I'm gone, bitch. And flew out to Florida and was gone for like 3 days. And only reason why it was only 3 days, because the police arrested her ass.
My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign a ticket.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's the only reason. It would have been longer than that. She chose her friend as a priority to go out there to be there while that motherfucker get a liposuction instead of being at home with her 3 fucking kids. Wow.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
You can't make this shit up. Shout out to G-Man out there in Canada for the $5 donation. She said, dude, where you been, man? Man, I've been taking care of shit, trying to come work with this other channel. And, man, I wasn't even going to come back on this motherfucker now on this channel, man. But, you know what I'm saying? I keep seeing fuckery after fuckery. I said I had to come back, man. Shout out to G-Man. Shout out to G-Man. This was... Days work say for a BBL, shake my head. This is what I mean by priorities. You have a lot of people who don't handle their priorities. They put their priorities in the back burner for some motherfucking bitch, some motherfucking nigga, for anything except for themselves or for their kids. That shit is crazy, but I'm not surprised because, I mean, we've been doing this for over 6 years, I believe. I'm not surprised about it. These baby mama terrorists. I told y'all, the right hands of white supremacy. That's all they ever gonna be. Ain't no change, ain't no improvement of shit. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. I want y'all to see for yourselves, because I'm sure somebody's saying, "Oh, that you added shit to it." You maybe she was going down the street and she got caught up. Nah. She wasn't down the street. She wasn't across the street. Hell, she wasn't even from the south side. She wasn't even left and went north side. No, she went on a plane and flew ass to Florida. Let me see. Let me see if I can make this bigger. This is her right here. This is her right here. The oldest girl was 10 years old. 10 years old. The woman name is Dominique Knowles or Niles. This is her. This is her. This is her. This terrorist was getting arrested. This her getting arrested. This her. Yep, this her.
On a scale from 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked. In lack of other words, I'd say you're fucked. You are, as they say in Japanese, fucked from the head down to the knees. I am sorry to inform you, you are fundamentally fucked.
But people will forget as time goes by. What if I tell them that it was some other girl?
Still fucked. I don't think you understand by far how completely super fucked you are. You are Hitler in the bunker fucked.
You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. Shout out to G-Man once again for the $5 donation. He says, the fuckery continues. Polish man deletes his wife and father-in-law yesterday, then deletes himself. It's still crazy in Canada. So he did a Christmas Eve on his in-law and his wife. Wow. Ooh, shout out to you, brother. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah, that's her. Let's go to the news clips. Now, here's the funny part. Now, I was trying to find the videos in the
Liberty
past.
Mutual customized my car.
And I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't find it. I only found like what was current. I found like it was current, like she, found guilty. Let me see if I can find when it first happened. Two months ago. Okay. Yeah. The closest one I can find is, let me see. This was 2 months ago. And this happened some time ago, but here's one right here. We're gonna get to news. Let's check this out. Let me wind this back.
Story that even had police wondering what was she thinking.
A mom leaving her children home alone while she took a trip down here to South Florida for cosmetic surgery. Lauren Livingston is right here with us with more.
3 days. That's how long these 3 children were left home alone without even a phone to use. And police say their mom was more than 1,000 miles away and then lied about where she was and what she was doing. Ohio police say.
Now let's go back to what he said. They didn't even have a phone in the house. And then when she got caught, she lied about what she was doing. She lied. Of course, that's what they do. They always lie. That ain't nothing new. But let's hear that again. For those dumb motherfuckers who be like, they ain't say that. No, she wasn't down no Miami, South Florida. She was across the street.
That even had police wondering what was she thinking.
A mom leaving her children home alone while she took a trip down here to South Florida for cosmetic surgery. Lauren Livingston is right here with us with more.
3 days. That's how long these 3 children were left home alone without even a phone to use. And police say their mom was more than 1,000 miles away and then lied about where she was and what she was doing. Ohio police say this 32-year-old mom put her kids in danger when she left them home alone for 3 days while she took a trip to Florida for a liposuction.
Now, this was February 26, 2024, guys. So it was this year.
Officers say Dominic Knowles would check in via FaceTime or monitor them from the home's security cameras.
Police department.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you okay?
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for a concerned teacher, police may have never known a 4th grader and her 2 7-year-old twin sisters with special needs were home alone.
She kind of reported.
Did you hear what he just said? Now, the oldest is 10 years old and she had twins. But did you hear what they said about the two twins or the two smaller kids? I want you to hear that again.
Concerned teacher. Police may have never known a fourth grader and her two 7-year-old twin sisters with special needs were home alone.
So I want y'all to understand that you have a baby mama terrorist that left her 10-year-old and her twin 7-year-olds with special needs home alone to go out there for a liposuction. Now, listen, the article says she went out there to go get liposuction for support her friend. On here, they saying like she went to go get the liposuction. We're going to see, because I didn't watch nothing. I just saved it so we can do this together. So let's see. Let's see and find out, was it for the friend or was it for her damn self? Either way, still baby mama terrorism. Either way, it still shows the shit I just spoke on, which is priorities. It shows that they don't give a fuck about their children. It shows that baby mama terrorists will have kids that they don't even want. And these baby mama terrorists are the main ones talking about whose fault is it, guys?
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
It's always going to be a way to say, nah, it was Jermaine's fault. Let's continue.
She kind of reported to her teacher that she talked to mom on the camera last night and that mom ordered them Uber Eats and left it at the door.
Police say the apartment was...
Now, let's go back. Now, 10 years old. Now, this is what I'm talking about, priorities. Now, don't get me wrong. The older you get, well, at least in Illinois, the older you get, the longer a child can stay at home by themselves. If they're a certain age, they can stay at home like 5 hours or something like that. And then when they get older, then they can stay there longer, of course, right? But this little girl was 10 years old. And you got her staying there for days. And the reason why I stopped here, because she was looking on, talking to on the ring cam or on the camera cam on the phone. And she dropped off Uber Eats and left it at the door. Now, what if this Uber Eats driver was some type of pedophile or was some type of undercover bank robber that like to rob people's houses and rob banks and shit, and this just his side hustle, and he realized that this 10-year-old comes to the door, ain't nobody in the house. What if that mom would have came up in there, kicked the door in, and he could have had his way with all three of them little girls? I'm assuming the twins are little girls, I'm not sure. But he could have had his way with all three of them little kids. He could have ransacked the house. He could have robbed. He could have killed. He could have stealed. This is why I tell y'all all the time that these baby mama terrorists do not love their children. You could twist it around and say, you know, well, you got to look at her circumstances. You got to look at her, the life she lived. You got to look at the fact that she didn't have it, the silver spoon. She didn't have she didn't have the income, and she was struggling and all that shit. My response to you is,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Because there's no fucking excuse to leave your fucking kids at home by themselves while you going 1,000 miles to go to fucking South Florida to support your punk ass friend to get a lipo, or you going out there to get yourself a lipo. And it's funny, you went out there for a lipo, if that's true, but like I said, I got the article where it's saying it was for a friend, unless she lied about that. You can afford to get a lipo, you can afford to fly out there, you can afford to support your friend, but you can't afford to have a phone in the house for your kids. You can't make this shit up. See, I told you, priorities. They'd rather get a fucking liposuction and support a bitch getting a liposuction BBLs than take care of their own fucking kids. Let's continue.
And left it at the door.
Police say the apartment was filthy. There was liquid all over the floor. Officers were there when one of the twins slipped and fell.
Oh goodness. Are you okay?
Prosecutor Michael Maloney was horrified when he got...
Now, I tried to find an actual video for that, but I could not find it. I couldn't find a video for that. So it was so fucked up and raggedy and nasty up in that motherfucker. And I'm sure it was like that before she left. I don't think it happened during the kids being by themselves. I'm sure they did some shit. But how much you want to bet it was nasty and fucked up before she flew out to Florida? I guarantee it was. Anytime you walk outside with bonnets in your head, you will let your house be a motherfucking decay. Your shit was like a war zone. That shit was like 9/11, that motherfucker. Even the little child slipped in some shit that was all over on the fucking floor. Unfortunate.
The apartment was filthy. There was liquid all over the floor. Officers were there when one of the twins slipped and fell.
Oh, goodness. Are you okay?
Prosecutor Michael Maloney was horrified when he got the case.
The remote work's one thing, remote mom is another.
Police tracked down the grandmother.
Do they always stay here like this?
No, my daughter, her friend was in the hospital.
She said,
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Did y'all peep that? They asked the grandmother, does she always be like this? Now, I got to say something. I want to know, did y'all peep that? What do y'all think about that? Let's see that what this Officer Friendly says to the grandma. And let's see if y'all peep what you heard.
Mom is another.
Police tracked down the grandmother.
Do they always stay here like this?
No, my daughter, her friend was in the hospital.
She says she wasn't even aware her daughter had gone out of town.
No, it was.
See, I you know what? Did y'all hear that? I beg to differ. I think she did know she flew out there. You know why? Because why? If she didn't know her daughter went out there, how did she know to say that her friend was in the hospital? Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
If you didn't know she left, then how you knew that her friend was fucked up in the hospital in Florida? How you knew she was that in? You say you didn't know she was gone, but you talking about the friend was in the hospital because she was having liposuction. She knew, but at the same time, why this baby mama Terrace ain't let the grandmother take the kids? Then again, the grandma probably said, I don't know about with the motherfuckers. Or maybe she didn't know that she was going by herself, but she probably mentioned it to her about it. But no, I think she knew she was going, and she probably didn't want to deal with it. She probably told her don't go. But if you go, that's on you. And sure enough, she went anyway. But she lying. She knew. Because how you them all your friends in the house? How you knew that? Fuck out of here. So you knew. She knew. Grandma Terrace at best.
Grandmother.
Do they always stay here like this?
No, my daughter, her friend was in the hospital.
She says she wasn't even aware her daughter had gone out of town.
No, it was worse. Mom lied to her mother. There were adults that were available to help out.
Detectives say no.
Well, that's even worse. Okay. Well, he say that, well, you think the grandma gonna admit that she knew that she went out of town? Hell no, because it's gonna fall on her too. Shout out to 007 Clarence for the $2 donation. She said, Happy New Year's, bro. Stay strong. Happy New Year's to you too, my brother. I think she knew. She just didn't want to, put herself under the bus. So, as of course, she went to the hospital because her friend had liposuction. It was more important or more of a priority to go out there and neglect your kids and leave them home alone, and you get them some Uber Eats and be on a camera phone. Get the fuck out of here.
Took her 8-month-old son with her, but left her 3 other children at home.
Oh, wait a minute. She got 4 kids. You can't make this shit up. I didn't know she had 4 kids. She had 4 kids.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
So wait a minute. So she took the son with her, but didn't take the other 3. Wow. Wow. Shit.
Bitch, nigga.
Damn. I'm shocked she didn't leave the little boy there, but hey, she took the son. Okay.
Detectives say Knowles took her 8-month-old son with her, but left her 3 other children at home near Cleveland. She allegedly denied leaving the state, but police were able to prove she spent 2 nights down here in Miami.
She lied. We have pretty good technology and pretty trained detectives, and they showed her leaving Hopkins Airport timed the calls showing mom at an airport in Miami. And when mom was confronted with that, she changed her story and said something about having to be in Miami because her friend needed liposuction surgery.
So did you hear the reason why she left her kids home alone? Because her friend had liposurgery. Hey, you cannot make this shit up. Shout out to you dumb motherfuckers out here.
You fucking nincomb fucking poop.
I want y'all to hear that one more time because you cannot make this shit up. She didn't leave because her mom was dying and they was in Miami and she just took the chance. It wasn't because her daddy was sitting there in the hospital dying when only had an hour to live, so she took the chance of going out there. No, she went out there because her friend had liposuction. You cannot make this shit up.
You fucking nincomb fucking poop.
Priorities.
And said something about having to be in Miami because her story.
Let me wind that back real
And when
quick.
mom was confronted with that, she changed her story and said something about having to be in Miami because her friend needed liposuction surgery.
Knowles was arrested and charged with child endangerment.
Announce yourself, Dominique.
There was a patio door that was unlocked when the officers were there. Every teacher and counselor at the school said there is no question these girls would have wandered off.
Wow, this all happened back in February, but the details are just now surfacing because Knowles was found guilty for child endangerment. Today, she avoided jail time, though, and instead was ordered to serve 360 days of house arrest, 5 years of probation, plus fines and mandatory counseling. Christy.
Now, this the part I didn't like. I want y'all to hear it again from Urkel right here. What they gave her. And we're going to see her in court.
Now surfacing because Knowles was found guilty for child endangerment. Today, she avoided jail time, though, and instead was ordered to serve 360 days of house arrest, 5 years of probation, plus fines and mandatory counseling. Christy.
So not one time did they say they took the children away. Not one time did they say she got to serve time in jail. What they turned around and did, they gave her probation, 5 years, I think, and she paid some little fine, and she gets to sit in the house all day like she been doing. You cannot make this shit up.
Biatch.
She kept them kids. I guarantee you she still got custody of them kids. That's some shit. Let's look at a couple more. I don't know where the father's at. Father's probably in jail. Father probably alienated. Father probably was one of them fathers that was already married and shit. Or maybe it was one of them fathers she knew one shit, but she wanted that good dick and she fucked him and he went on about his business to the next bitch. I don't know.
Biatch.
I don't know.
I'd like to have a welfare check done. Students at the school that I work at, there's a 10-year-old in the house and 2 7-year-olds. Basically, we think they are home alone and that mom is in Texas.
From that call to police to a Westlake mom being sentenced tomorrow on child endangerment charges, a judge found Dominique Knowles guilty of leaving her 3 children, ages 10 and under, to go on a trip to Miami. Annabelle Childers explains the details of the case for us.
I'd like to have a welfare check done.
February 22nd, a special education teacher at Westlake Schools requested police check this apartment.
Basically, we think they are home alone and that mom is in Texas.
The teacher said one of her students, a 7-year-old girl with a cognitive impairment, said her mom was out of town.
Now, I'm kind of confused. Now, they say Texas. Now, when I looked in the article, they said Ohio. So I don't know. It's either Texas or Ohio. She's saying Texas, but I thought it was Ohio. Man, that's even worse. I got to give a shout out to Cool Brother Phil for the $20 donation, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to you. Cool Brother Phil, let me ask you a question before I continue. I saw you on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Was that you? Because I don't know no other dudes, no other man with Cool Brother Phil. And I saw Cool Brother Phil on my shit. I sent you a message if that was you. I sent you a message. So holler at me. Because I'll be playing Black Ops 6 too. So I sent you a message. I don't know if you knew it was me or not. But yeah, if y'all be on Black Ops 6, man, holler at me, man. I'll be playing that shit, Mr. Palmer. Yes. And salute to you. And yes, 2 of her children who are twins are special needs. All right, cool, brother. I sent you a message, a whispering shit a couple of days ago. You was on there, but you didn't respond. You probably know it was me. Send me an ad, man, so we could stay in tune online. We do that. I play Black Ops 6 like a motherfucker. But yeah, she have a 10-year-old and 2 7-year-old twins, and both of them are special needs. They have some type of disability. They got some issues going on, and she left them home alone to go support her friend who had liposuction.
But she was checking in on them over video and ordering them food from Uber Eats.
I'm just a little uncomfortable thinking that my student, her sisters, are home alone while mother is out of state.
Officers went to the unit and found 3 girls, a set of 7-year-old twins and a 10-year-old alone in a messy apartment.
Police department.
In a police report, an officer described the scene as in shambles, noting clothing, food, trash, and an unknown liquid covering the floor.
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. See, this is what I'm talking about, priorities. This is what I mean by priorities, guys. Let let y'all see this all the way. This is what I'm talking about, priorities. They will have a fucked up house, fucked up apartment, but they'll make sure they out there in the club with the best outfits, the best hairdo, the best mop that they can buy to put on their head, best makeup, best motherfucking nails and shit, looking like Wolverine claws. They will make their priorities about them on the outside in the clubs and Walmart and everything else, but not in their fucking household. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, G-Man, I shouted Clarence out. He said, Happy New Year's. Look at this shit. Now, don't get it twisted. I ain't saying while the kids by themselves, they didn't do no extra shit or fucking things up. Don't get it twisted. But I guarantee you, a lot of that shit was there before she left. That right there alone should be a reason you do not want your children in the house at that age by themselves. You know, fuck up the household. These motherfuckers don't care. Shout out to Gail at night, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you, sister. Glad you up in here, man. And Happy New Year's. I want you to understand that. These motherfuckers know. Look at that shit. But then they'll call you broke. They'll call you dusty. They'll call you a Trump supporter. They'll call you a deadbeat. They'll call you gay. They'll call you anything but human. They'll call you anything but a man. They'll call you anything but a father. But the reality is, when they call y'all these names, that's them.
Floor. At one point, body-worn camera footage captures a girl slip and fall.
Oh, goodness. Are you okay?
None of the girls were injured, and they told police their mom, Dominique Knowles, hadn't left them alone. But police used geolocation technology to track Knowles' cell phone and discovered she had actually traveled from Cleveland to Miami.
Hello, Westlake Police.
4 days later, police arrested Knowles for child endangerment.
You also left your kids home alone with his door open, the slider door unlocked.
I have cameras all in my house.
See how this motherfucker try to justify it? I got cameras all in my house. So he just said you left your kids alone with the door open, the slider door unlocked, and her response is, I have cameras all throughout my house. You can't make this shit up. I want y'all to read that and manifest this shit. And what comes to your head?
You fucking income fucking poop.
What comes to your head as you see and heard what the fuck she said when he said you left your kids alone with the door open and the sliding door unlocked? What do y'all think? when y'all first see that shit, and her excuse is, I got cameras all throughout my house. The camera, you could just look at the motherfucker. You can't come back and fly out in 60 seconds to protect your children, not at all. So even if you got a camera, you just gonna watch the bullshit unfold, and you just try to call the police and hope that your children don't be killed. Again, priorities. Shout out to Dallas D for the $20 donation. She said, just because I missed the couch, Happy New Year's, Couch Gang. Couch Gang. Salute. I'm back, Dallas. Happy New Year's to you too. Now, again, I told y'all this a long time ago. For those who've been around for some years. I'm a deadbeat. I'm a broke ass nigga. I'm a dumbass nigga off Cottage Grove. I live in a hut. I live in a garage. I'm a deadbeat, a high value deadbeat. I'm a low life. I'm the worst of the worst outside of a pedophile. But one thing I ain't never do was leave my two children at home alone at 7 years old and 10 years old and 5 years old and shit like that. That's one thing I ain't never do. I ain't never left my fucking kids in the car when I walked in just to get gas. They had to get out the car and go with me. And if they would sleep, I woke their ass up and we went in the fucking store. I ain't never left my kids in the car in the summer, in the winter, never. Never left my kid in the house by themselves, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. So I can go out there and go kick it or go get a bitch or some shit like that. I ain't never did no shit like that. But I'm all these deadbeats and everything's under the sun. And that's why I say, y'all, when you hear that deadbeat, think of these baby mama tears. These are the originated deadbeats. Shout out to Dallas D again. Shout out to G-Man for the $2 donation. He said, man, she was setting her children up. Yeah, she set them up. They was already set up for failure when she had them. But yeah, let's hear it again. I got cameras throughout my house. Okay. You still neglected your kids and left them by themselves, you dumb bitch. That's what I say, but I'm the dumb nigga off College Grove. Shout out to Blue Baggins for the $9.99. He said, you're being too hard on her. After all, she had to be there for my man.
Truth is what it is.
You right. I'm hating because she was able to get the lipo suction and I couldn't. Yeah, I'm hating like a motherfucker. I am overdoing it, right? Yeah, shout out to Blue Baggers, man. He said he being too hard on her. After all, she had to be there for a friend. You right. She did have to be there for a friend. Shout out to you. You say he's just a friend.
Off in my house.
You have one.
No, I have two. It's one in my room.
All right.
Knowles told.
Wait a minute. Didn't the bitch say, I got two? She said, I got two. There's one in my room and one in my other room. I told you. She really thinks she's saying something with this shit.
You fucking income fucking poop.
She really think that by her saying she got two cameras in the room, in 2 rooms, that she ain't do nothing wrong. She ain't gonna go to jail. She won't be charged. She won't be arrested. But one thing she didn't have in that household was you. She didn't have you. They did not have you in the household. They didn't have an adult in the household. But you talking about you got cameras. See, I told you, these baby mama terrorists are the right hands of white supremacy. They will use a fucking phone as the babysitter. I want y'all to understand that. These baby mama terrorists will use a cell phone or a tablet as the new babysitter for your children. Am I lying? Please tell me if I'm lying. The new babysitter is Samsung tablets or MacBook tablets or iPhones. Those are the new babysitters of our children when it comes to these baby mama terrorists. I want y'all to remember that. Tell everybody. You need to let them know who the new babysitter is. It's not the teenager that they want to get paid to watch kids and get paid to, earn their own money and shit. Nah, the new babysitter outside of that nigga she met off eBay is tablets and cell phones. Give them that, they gone about their business, and the kids just looking at the phone all day. Hopefully, they don't put their phone down and hope the phone don't burn out. So, but what the fuck do I know?
All right.
Knowles told police on the scene her children were responsible enough to be left alone for a few hours until her mom could pick them up.
Oh, she said they was smart enough to be by themselves for a few hours. Now, mind y'all, she was gone for a few days. And mind y'all, the grandma threw on the bus by saying, I ain't know she was gone, I ain't know nothing about this, but she knew that her friend was in the hospital, right? You can't make this shit up. Yeah, you just cannot make this shit up. You just can't. You just can't.
On the scene, her children were responsible enough to be left alone for a few hours until her mom could pick them up. But a judge ultimately found her guilty of 2 misdemeanor child endangerment counts. The Westlake law director says that grandmother never knew that Knowles was out of town or those kids were being left alone. Now, Knowles is set to appear in court tomorrow for sentencing for those 2 counts. Now, that sentence could be up to 6 months in jail per count and up to $1,000 in fines per count.
Man, they should have gave us 6 months in jail. They should have gave us 6 months in jail. It ain't like she left and went down the block, or it wasn't even like she was in the same city. She was in a whole nother state. But yet, and then they didn't even take into consideration that the two twins with special needs. And they gave her probation and a fine of $1,000. Yeah. You can't, I'll tell you, I'll tell you, you cannot make this shit up. I got one more, y'all. I got one more.
Now, Westlake mom could do jail time after police discovered she left her kids home alone for nearly 3 days. Thanks for joining us for the news at 10 o'clock. I'm Chris Fry. Police say she was watching them remotely from time to time with security cameras while she was in Florida. 19 investigator Kelly Kennedy obtaining police body cam video and breaks down what happened.
The good news is the kids are okay. This mom left her 4th grade daughter in charge of her 2 special needs younger sisters. Now, thankfully, Westlake Elementary School teachers did the right thing and called police for a welfare check. One of the kids told them that their mom was out of state. A judge ruled this 32-year-old Westlake mom put her children in danger when she left them home alone and without a phone. The mom would check in with FaceTime via a laptop or monitor them from the home's security cameras.
Police department.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you okay?
Yeah. And if it wasn't for a concerned teacher, police may have never known these kids were alone.
She kind of reported to her teacher that she talked to mom on the camera last night, and that mom ordered them Uber Eats and left it at the door.
Police say the
Hey, I apologize. I think we saw this one already. We saw this one. Yeah, we saw this one. Make sure. Yeah, we saw this one. Hold on. This ain't the one I want y'all to see. The one I want y'all to see is her in court. But yeah. Yeah, she say she didn't do nothing's wrong.
I'd like.
Let me see. He said, let's see it again. We can see it again. I gotta probably after That's for you late ass niggas. Trying to find the one. No, I know I got it. This might be it right here. Let the commercial show load up. Here we go.
Did you want to sing anything? No. You gotta make sure something like.
So this is her without the bonnet now. She got on somebody else's mop.
Did you want to say anything?
Fake lashes and everything else. So she's going to court to get her sentencing.
You're going to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Dominique Knowles had very little to say to the Fox 8i team after she was sentenced in Rocky River Municipal Court Wednesday on 2 counts of endangering children. Police say she left her young children home alone while she went to Florida February 21st through February 23rd. The judge said 2 of the children have special needs.
One of which had a full-time aide accompanying her in school.
During the hearing, Knowles vowed that something like this would never happen again. She told court officials she went to Florida to help a friend who was getting liposuction. She said she was paid $1,000 a day to go and help.
I did believe my kids.
Do y'all believe that somebody paid her out there to be there for $1,000 a day? A friend? Because they said she went out there for a friend. They said she was out there for a friend. And your friend paid you as a friend $1,000 a day just to be with her?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
This again is what I mean by priorities. This is what I mean. So she say she went out there because she was getting $1,000 a day. So she was willing to sacrifice her children's lives and a livelihood for $1,000 a day. Because again, say for instance that was true. She went out there and she was getting paid for it, right? The Uber Eats driver could have went in there and killed him. Anybody else could have went up in there and beat him, abused him, and killed him. All that, you took a risk on their livelihood. I told you priorities. But I don't believe that this motherfucker was paying them $1,000 a day. And if you was getting think about it, y'all. Let's be real. You getting $1,000 a day. You couldn't have told your mama, hey, look, mama, I'm finna get $1,000 a day for being at my friend's bedside. I'll give you $300 a day for watching my kids. Or you couldn't get your friend to stay there or watch them. Hey, I'll give you $300 a day to watch my kids. She's lying. Want to know $1,000? She did that shit because of priorities. Her friend was a priority more important to her church. Let's keep it real. She probably wanted to see how she get her liposuction. Come on, man. You getting $1,000 a day and you couldn't get a babysitter? Yeah, all right. Shout out to my man from The Wire. Shit. Shout out to Clay Davis, man. She lying like a motherfucker.
Young children home alone while she went to Florida February 21st through February 23rd. The judge said 2 of the children have special needs.
One of which had a full-time aide accompanying her in school.
During the hearing, Knowles vowed that something like this would never happen again. She told court officials she went to Florida to help a friend who was getting liposuction. She said she was paid $1,000 a day to go and help.
I did believe my kids was able to get up by themselves and properly dress themselves and get themselves to school. I didn't plan on them to be at home a whole 3 days like the media is saying. I didn't. Not trying, like we said, not trying to downplay it.
Rocky River Judge Joseph Burke said,
you heard that bullshit. She said she wasn't planning on being there for no 3 days by themselves. I told you, man, it sounds good like the media says. But when the police found your dumb ass, you was out there for 3 days. But you didn't plan for it to be 3 days, but you was down there for 3 days. That's what I'm saying, man. The media is Jermaine's, y'all. Jermaine's.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Again, these baby mama tests will lie, even though you know they lying. You know it don't sound right. You know it sounds stupid, knowing you know this shit. But they'll still have a straight face and tell you, hey, that wasn't my intention to be to have them by themselves for 3 days. The news media is lying. But they caught you in Florida for 3 days. But okay, you know. And they knew how to dress themselves. They knew how to go to school, but they didn't know how to take care of an apartment. They didn't know how to really feed themselves. They didn't know how to clean up like that, but they knew how to put on some clothes. They knew how to, go to school, but they didn't know how to lock a fucking door. I want you to understand what's going on here. She said you knew how to put on clothes and go to school, but they didn't know how to lock that door to protect themselves for somebody breaking in or walking in or anything. When the police got there, he was able to open the door and walk on in. Like I say, you cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Let's hit it again.
So can get themselves to school. I didn't plan on them to be at home a whole 3 days like the media is saying. I didn't. Not trying, like he said, not trying to downplay it.
Rocky River Judge Joseph Burke sentenced Knowles to 360 days of house arrest, 5 years probation, and also ordered her to take parenting classes. Westlake Police body camera video obtained by the Fox 8i team shows officers checking on the 3 children. The 7-year-old twin girls and their 10-year-old sister were left home alone in the apartment back in February. Knowles was arrested shortly after she returned from the trip. Police and prosecutors tell us they learned the 3 girls were home alone after a teacher called police asking for a welfare check. A teacher told police that one of the children told her that they were left alone when her mother traveled out of state.
The judge wants to make sure that she cannot violate the law.
The prosecutor tells us the case was very troubling.
The teachers were stunned, frankly, because they've not seen this before. They really don't know what to do, and they did the right thing.
And it is now time for you to become the mother that your daughters deserve, need, and require.
In Rocky River, Peggy Gallick, Fox 8 I-Team.
She don't give a fuck. Look at her like, what's a year? What's a year on house arrest? What's a year? I can handle that. I just bring the nigga over.
Obtained by the Fox 8i team shows officers checking on the 3 children. The 7-year-old twin. Police and prosecutors tell us they learned the 3 girls asking for a welfare check. A teacher told. She said she was paid $1,000.
This right here. $1,000 a day. But she wanted to tend on her kids to be there for 3 days. Yep. You gotta love them.
To help a friend who was getting liposuction. She said she was paid $1,000 a day to go and help.
I did believe my kids was able to get up by themselves and properly dress themselves and get themselves to school. I didn't plan on them to be at home a whole 3 days like the media is saying. I didn't. Not trying, like we said, not trying to downplay it.
Rocky River Judge Joseph Burke sentenced Knowles to 360 days of house arrest, 5 years probation, and also ordered her to take parenting classes. Westlake Police body camera video obtained by the Fox 8i team shows officers checking on the 3 children. The 7-year-old twin girls and their 10-year-old sister were left home alone in the apartment back in February. Knowles was arrested shortly after she returned from the trip. Police and prosecutors tell us they learned the 3 girls were home alone after a teacher called police.
Well, that's all I wanted to play. Again, but we're going to leave a picture up. Hold on. Priorities. Priorities is something that these baby mama tears will never have. Priorities. These motherfuckers don't give a damn about their children. They will make anything sound good to think it's gonna stick. I believe that government daddy judge gave her a slap on the wrist. The judge gave her minimum sentencing. They gave her a get out of jail free card. They don't give a fuck about the children either. They weren't white kids. They wasn't nobody of importance. It is what it is. So what they did say, hey, you can stay at home on house arrest and then be 5 years on probation and pay $1,000 fine with the $1,000 you say you made every day, and you can be a real mother. You can't make this shit up. You can start by being a mother then. She ain't gonna start by being a mother shit. She gonna do the same shit she been doing. Maybe this time she won't go to Florida. Maybe this time she just go to Chicago and shit. That's only about 300-400 miles. You know what I'm saying? From Ohio, depending on where you at. See, but what do I know? What do I know? You gotta love these terrorists, man. These terrorists do not love their children. These terrorists will destroy their children. They have children for the wrong reasons. And even though they fucked up the first 2 times, they will have 2 more kids to add to they fuck ups. You can't make this shit up. But I'm the dumb nigga off Cottage Grove. I'm the dumb nigga. Yep. She said the media is trying to betray me that I had him out for 3 days, but she was out there for 3 days. She basically said it was all Jermaine's fault, y'all. Right. She's going to be more slicker about it next time. This time she ain't going to go to Florida. She probably go to Georgia instead. You got to love these hoes. Gotta love these hoes. Gotta love these hoes. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer, man, because I know, people gonna be celebrating New Year or kick it, get the drink on, get the smoke on and shit. I wasn't gonna stay on too long, but I had to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Priorities. Priorities is nothing that a baby mama terrorists have unless the priority is themselves. Unless it's themselves. Shout out to Blue Baggers for the 999. He said, guaranteed if the kid's daddy show up, they still wouldn't give them custody. That's a fact. They will say,
truthfully, what it is.
They will say, is your child support paid? Are you on child support? And if you're not on child support, we need to put you on child support. Fuck them kids. Shout out to Blue Baggers. You ain't lying. They sure wouldn't. They sure wouldn't. They'll say, shit, you got to take parenting class too. But why you ain't been around your kids? Well, they've been alienating me, sir. Well, it is what it is, fam. They don't give a fuck. That's why I told you, man, priorities, man. This nigga right here, this nigga made sure that she flew out for her friend who was getting a liposuction. I'm sure she said, don't worry about it. I could come out there. Well, you got somebody watching? Yeah, I got somebody watching. The camera in the house. And I say that Lucy house because we know it's an apartment that government daddy's funding. But I want you to understand, she said, yeah, I got somebody watching. And the friend probably thought that was an adult or the grandmama. No, it was a fucking camera. And yeah, watch themselves. That's right, goddess of witches. Watch themselves. I told you, nowadays, they babysitter, I want you to understand, the new babysitter is tablets and iPhones. Shout out to Caesar from California for the $20 donation. Salute to you, my brother. Wrong hand, right? Salute to you. Salute. These be the main ones that's running around telling y'all to vote for Kamala Harris. These are the main ones that's running around here and tell y'all that black men ain't shit. These are the main ones that tell y'all that they strong. Let me do it the way I always said. Strong and independent. These are the ones that say they make more money than you. These are the ones that call you dumb and uneducated. These are the ones that say men ain't shit. These are the ones that will say they more richer than you. And these are the ones who will say they have degrees. These are the ones that say they got the degrees. These are the ones that tell you that their life is so good, so fresh and so clean. They don't need no man. These are the ones that say they do their own thing and motherfuckers jealous of their glamour and looks and what they got, which they don't have shit. But they be on social media like they're in the Taj Mahal, wearing the best outfits in the world that they bought off Temu, but tell you they got it from the Gucci store. Never show their kids, unless it's a little son husband that they could call their little boyfriend a little man and little husband and shit. These be the ones. White, black, Latino, they all one the same, fam. These are the same ones that's crying about Kamala Harris losing to Donald Trump and calling black men sellouts and self-haters and coons. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, you gotta be careful out here, man. Yeah, Timu. Motherfucker be talking about they balling like a all-star, but they shop on fucking Timu. Talking about they got a Gucci outfit on. Oh shit. Hey man. Hey. Hey, my boy D say she look very cold-hearted. Yes, she is. She don't give a fuck. And then he didn't make her do no time in jail. Hell no. She like Reverend X.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
She don't care. She don't give a fuck. She ain't lose custody. She ain't even going to jail. She's gonna do it again, and she's just gonna do it more calculated. She don't care about them kids. They don't. But it's crazy that when you call shit like this out, they say, who hurt you? They say your mama black. If you broke, just say so. You're dusty. You know what I'm saying? What up, Game Changer? Shout out to Game Changer. They tell you all these, they tell you everything but the truth. They'll tell you anything but the truth. No, she don't want them kids, because if she wanted her kids, she would have found a way to have an adult to be there to watch them kids, or she would have found a way to take them with her to Florida. And if she was getting $1,000 a day, you should have told your friend, hey, well, send me in advance because I'm about to take all my kids with me because I can't leave my home by themselves. That's why I say she's lying about that. Lying like a motherfucker. Gail says she probably get a good check from the special needs. Oh yeah, she got twins with special needs. Oh, they giving her a state check. She already getting checked with link cards and Section 8 and everything else under the sun. So I'm sure she getting a special needs check. You know, I'm sure of that. But as we know, it's not going towards the kids. You know, yeah, it's not going towards the kids. It's fuck them kids. And that's why I say, man, excuse me, like I say, these baby mama Teds do not love their children. Their action shows. They ain't got it. Of course, they ain't gonna tell you. Of course, they're not gonna go out there and show you. But you know. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I may go live tomorrow, I may not. Tomorrow, I don't know. But y'all be safe. If y'all go out and kick it, y'all be safe. If y'all party, be safe. If y'all go out to y'all family cribs and y'all out of town, be safe. Just be careful out here because just because New Year's Eve don't mean a motherfucker ain't trying to do shit. So just letting you know. No, I ain't lose my Twitter. My Twitter is Mr. Palmer D4S now. It ain't fuck child support. It's Mr. _Palmer _D4S. That's my Twitter now. I changed the name. Yeah. But yeah. Yep. Chief Rocker say wear your rubbers. Yeah, that too. Be safe. Don't be a volunteer. Yep, definitely be safe, man. But it's been raining all day here, man. But it ain't cold, but it's been raining all day. So yeah, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know what it is. These motherfuckers ain't gonna change. So you have to change for yourself. Jay say liquor store packed. Yeah, it is. Shout out Julius Mays for the $5 donation. He said, happy holidays, bro. Gonna hit you up and tell you this story I've been through. It's been one, bro. Lies, and more lies. And fighting the child support system. Shout out to you, my brother. Hit me up tomorrow. We definitely can talk. I forgot to call JJ Green, man. I gotta call JJ Green. I gotta call Kareem. I'll call y'all tomorrow. I definitely gotta call, make some phone calls. But, you know, like I say, man, 2025, just remember, nothing changed but the year, the news, and the weather. They don't stop a damn thing. So you change within yourselves and change the laws in your mind. Hey, y'all, put the boot emojis in this motherfucker as we kick this low-life piece of shit human scum, baby mama terrorist, out of our lives. Shout out to you, Julius. Yeah. Put the boot emojis in this motherfucker so we can boot this motherfucker out of our lives. She ain't in my life anyway, but I don't even want the residue of her hair to be near me. Get this motherfucker out of here. I might do a lot of them. Most likely I'm gonna do the live now. I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta evict this motherfucker. And I bet you the landlord ain't putting out either because she got that Section 8 check. So I'm sure they ain't putting out either. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, Happy New Year's. Y'all be safe and enjoy y'all lives and stay away from piece of shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows gang. Cows gang. Yeah. Hey, look, you ain't paying my motherfucking rent for 9 months. Nah. Hell nah, I don't want no motherfucking sex. I'm Mr. Palmer, bitch. I don't do that sucker shit. Better have my motherfucking money. Okay, bitch. What I don't understand, how you be so strong and be so independent and be a bum bitch. You got help from government daddy and you get them PPP loans. Yeah, you haven't paid shit. So you need to get gone. You haven't paid your fucking rent for a whole 9 damn months. Hell no. Got my crib all smelly and nasty from trash and blood. Oh, hell no. Fuck this, get the fuck out. Fuck you being homeless and the least wanted. Here's your eviction notice. So yeah, you need to get the fuck out of here. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Bring it down like this, y'all. Evicted. Your ass is about to get the boot. Booting all these baby mama tears out of here. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Shout out to the Cows gang. Your ass is about to get the boot. Shout out to the baby mama tears bounty hunters. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. See, shit like this will always get a slap on the wrist. These motherfuckers can kill their kids. They can set them up for failure. Have a nigga that just got off of eBay to be around their children. And that motherfucker won't say shit. They will try to make excuses and justify that shit in some type of manner. So with that being said, I gotta let Sexy Leroy speak his piece. It's been a minute.
Do like Sexy Leroy and leave the bitch alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. See, you gotta leave her alone. If you wanna act like that, just leave the bitch alone. She ain't nothing. You ain't gained nothing. So leave her alone. You got to leave her alone. Everybody out there, just leave the bitch alone.
Bitch, you fucking a good man. Stop the cap. Bragging about you having a man, but you know you're lonely. Stop the cap. Saying that you got all the dough, but baby, you have no money. The cap. Saying that your hair on your head is real, but you know it's not. The cap. Wearing some mop that you got from the good old pawn shop. Run around saying baby daddy left, but you know it's not true. You don't do to live off the government, that's what you choose. You fucked up with a good man, you rather be ran through. You know you made a big mistake, leaving him for Section 8. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. One more time, come on. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here.
And you blood for a lousy nigga convict.